Good afternoon. Here's your tarot for the collective on Friday, the day of love and Venus. And we're outside by the pond today. So that is the trickling water sound that you hear. These cards are absolutely lovely. I just love how they all flow together. We have new beginnings, love, and gratitude. So obviously, yes, if there's love at the center here, and that is coming from a place of, this new beginning in love, this new emergence as a new self here. And there's this vulnerability and this beautiful spiritual connection and this beautiful, I see the reflection of the water, and then on the gratitude card, she has these butterfly wings of transformation, and she's kind of, embracing this gratitude for the ability to be able to transform, to have this new beginning in love, to be able to open up and blossom like that beautiful flower beneath her. Oh, this is beautiful. So, like I said, the card on the left is new beginnings, and to me that, again, it speaks of this eclipse energy and things that were eclipsed out and things that were no longer needed. And now as we approach this, this new moon and the next eclipse, it offers another chance for a whole new beginning, a whole new transformation with those butterfly wings. So this is like this beautiful imagery of the mother and the child that is like Cupid, perfect for Venus Day of Love as well. And it's this beautiful purity, this beautiful, newness of life, and the transcendence of like worldly restrictions. And this is that eclipse energy, that the surrendering from the full moon, all of this unburdening from the past, and there's nothing to be hidden, and there's nothing that you have to hold, that you're carrying, that's burdensome to you. It's just the beautiful energies of perhaps what you've created, and perhaps you've encountered some obstacles before this full moon eclipse energy, before you were able to feel this beautiful freedom, and I see those butterfly wings, so I feel like you're feeling lighter, you're feeling freer already, and there's nothing preventing you from, like, she's up there soaring up into the stars and following her hopes and dreams, and those beautiful wishes that you're starting to see come into fruition, and this card says it's like a whole new phase of life that you're about to be entering into, with these eclipse portals here. And it's you're feeling joy. You're kind of like, you're expecting it, you can start to herald it. And this beautiful opportunity that this full moon gave us was this ability to wipe the slate clean, to start fresh. And the beautiful moon was very nurturing, and it helped us to transcend our old habits or our old ways of doing things, which were holding us back. They were eclipsed out. And this new beginning that's approaching, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's saying, like, it's not necessarily this huge radical transformation. It's not, maybe some of this, it didn't necessarily come from those tower moments. It came from somewhere else. Sometimes it was just these little series of subtle changes that, all of this eclipse and full moon energy kind of put a little spark to, added a little extra magic, and it was able to bring about these beautiful, lasting and long-lasting and miraculous results. Perhaps you've been working towards these new beginnings for a while. Perhaps you've been wanting to move, or you've been wanting to free yourself from certain scenarios in your life, relationships, jobs, things like that. And you felt restricted, and it held you back from your progress. And some of this too is saying the world's opening up again, and these restrictions are being lifted. And just say, this is just, know that those seeds of change, that they've already begun. This new moon energy is very powerful, and it's already starting, these things to be able to grow. Your intentions are manifesting, and these things are starting to become realities, these beautiful dreams and hopes and wishes. As we hear those beautiful wind chimes, it's like it's starting to play that beautiful song of it's you're singing a new song. You're lighter, you're freer, you're happier, you're more joyful, and you're holding things closer to you, those things that you love, but you're releasing those things that were no longer good for you, those things that were holding you back, and you're able to see the world from this whole new perspective. Absolutely beautiful. And then that leads us up into love. So I feel like this new beginning is this love in it's in many different forms. And here, of course, on this beautiful Friday, we have, this is Aphrodite here. And she's the goddess of love and beauty and fertility, which, goes so nicely with that other card. And this is like this beautiful otherworldly essence here. And we have that beautiful water, and it's the shimmering golden seas below, and it's lighting a path to the beautiful light above, the heavens, the dreams, the wishes, the illuminations, the magic, And Aphrodite, she comes from the sea. She was supposed to be created of the sea. And her energy is, it's like what I said before, it's like the song that makes the heart sing, music, nature, the arts. And the colors in this picture are mostly purple, and purple is the color of the crown chakra, and that's found within our aura space, and it creates this vibrant energy that illuminates us and connects us to the higher planes, to our higher selves, to our to the divine, to the goddesses, to nature. And we have this beautiful dove in the air here above Aphrodite. And this dove is like, she's enchanting it. She's calling it forth with the hypnotic sound of her beautiful heart song, And according to this folklore here, Pan created the panpipe in memory of his lost love, and that's still where we get the name for the panpipe to this day. Excuse me, pollen. We can forget that we're spiritual beings having this mortal experience sometimes, and we don't want to be blinded by fear, scarcity, that survival necessity, and fear and love cannot live in the same space. So, love is what we are, and love is where we came from, and the appearance of this card is saying, realign with that beautiful healing energy of love, so its light can illuminate your new pathway, and this beautiful new beginning that is emerging for you, these new portals. It's like you can see the light coming from underneath the doorways, or through the keyholes as you're about to turn your key in that door, whatever was illuminated for you from this moon. It's like it's shining through that keyhole with these eclipse portals. So now it's saying too, it's like this time, it's wanting you to be able to give or receive love powerfully. And that beautiful new beginning card, that's that, the mother and the child, that's that unconditional love, for yourself and for others. And maybe there's a lesson of forgiveness here too. And, overcoming things from the past where you've been hurt and you've been disappointed. And I see the Three of Swords, tarot card here, and it's, love is inviting you in. Love's calling you in. Open the door to love. Leave that judgment and leave all those traumas from the past and all those disappointments and things. Leave those at that door, and step over the threshold and into these beautiful warm rays of the sun, and it's moving through you. It's lighting up this beautiful light around you, and with your family, with people you don't even know. It's like emanating from you, and don't let these beautiful moments pass you by. You're being given an opportunity to do things differently from that new beginnings. Do things differently in the ways that you express your love. And, no matter how big or small it is, love invites you to break these barriers, to let those doors swing open and let in the magic. All of these obstacles that have been, emerging as of late, they can be transcended, because where love is present, there's no conditions, there's no agendas. Like, all of these things can become possible, all these magical moments. Love underpins the very foundation of life itself. So it's saying, like, trust in that power of love here on this beautiful day of love. Look forward to the prospect of giving and receiving and sharing that love, and be willing to listen to the call of your heart and the wisdom of your loving heart. And as we go into this gratitude card next, that to me is saying, like, be thankful for this opportunity to be able to embrace this love and to have this love that wants to come into your life. Being grateful is the first step to receiving love and giving love. And this beautiful pink rose here is just so wonderful. Like, that's this sign of love that wants to bloom and grow and blossom. And she also has this, the language of flowers. Pink roses are symbolic of, joy and gratitude and love, and this sacred emotion and sovereign state. And, the more thankful you are, the more happy you are. And it's easy to forget that we often receive a great deal more than we give. So this gratitude card is saying, unearth the bounty of your daily life by remembering all of those beautiful reasons for you to be grateful. And now this card is saying, like, express thanks to those in your life that have helped you in some way. Or just simply, count your blessings and thank your ancestors and thank your spirit guides for the love that they have given you unconditionally. And, remember to be making those sacred connections with people in your life that are unlike any other, and have perhaps given you joy and opened your heart to love and opened you up to be able to see certain things that were illuminated about yourself, and to be able to have this chance for a new beginning, to be able to just simply be here in this present moment. And this continued practice of this alchemical virtue can, it can bring forgiveness alive, like from that Three of Swords and that beautiful love card. Like, it can heal the past and bring about this beautiful new beginning and this daily sense of wonderment and peace. And, from a divine and cosmic perspective, to become unconditionally grateful for this beautiful adventure of life, in all its ups and downs and twists and turns. And this healing is never linear, regardless of the outcomes. It's to merge together with this beautiful connection with the divine and your higher self and your spirituality and, your emotions here on earth. And it's her beautiful butterfly wings. It's like, be grateful that anything that you have is it can be transformed into something new. It can be love always is able to transform and heal and fix and awaken and illuminate and emerge new, vulnerable and beautiful, like the beautiful caterpillar that's turning into the beautiful butterfly. This is absolutely gorgeous energy from these cards, and perfect again for Friday's energies. And Venus is doing something with Mercury, and this is a chance to have different types of healing conversations and communications with people around you, and to maybe heal those connections that are more difficult, and to emerge new from this newfound place of unconditional love for yourself and others. It's absolutely beautiful. So I will leave you there, my friends. Have a lovely holiday weekend and enjoy this beautiful weather right now. Blessed be.